So the next thing we're going to need to do is put these edge pieces together. And when we do that, you will have what will seem like a scrambled 3x3. And when you have that, you can mostly solve it like a 3x3, but there may be some problems after that. But we'll get into that when we get to that part of solving it. Right now, all we need to do is worry about getting this solved so that the edges are all paired up. So, what you need to do is find two edge pieces that match. Here's a red and white, and here's a red and white. What you need to do is move it so that it lines up here. And there you'll have a red and white here, a red and white here. They line up, so you can put them together. And then you're going to want to put them in the top, and then move an unsolved group to take its place in the middle layers. And that way, when you realign your centers, nothing will get messed up. Sometimes when you're solving this, you'll get this. You'll have a green and white here, a green and white here, but it's directly across from each other, and when you've got that, you can't really line them up. So what we're going to need to do is flip one of them around so they do line up easy, but we need to do it in a way that won't mess up any of the centers. What you're going to need to do is this. Left inverted, right, up, front, up inverted, left. And there you'll have two that line up, and you can just solve it the normal way. Like that. Sometimes you'll end up with a situation like this, where all the edge groups are solved except two. Now when you have two, there's no other unsolved groups that can replace any ones that you solve. So there's a special way to solve these last two. Now, this is kind of tricky, so you're going to want to pay attention. First thing, you want to make sure that the two matching pieces are directly across from each other. So blue and orange is directly across from blue and orange, and the same with yellow and orange. Yellow and orange here too. So this is what you're going to need to do to solve this. Make sure if for some reason these don't arrange themselves like this, where they're directly across from each other, just use the move combination that I showed you before that flipped one of them upside down. This is what you're going to need to do. Down star, right, front inverted, up, right inverted, front, down star inverted, and they'll solve themselves. What we have now done is turned our scrambled 4x4x4 Rubik's Cube into a scrambled 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now, to solve this part, you're going to need to already know how to solve a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube. We're going to try as best we can to solve it like we would a 3x3, but sometimes other things will come up. Once I've gotten you as far as I can go with a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, I'll show you what can happen. For now, we can just relax and solve it like a normal 3x3.